Okay, you got Kenmore's Kenmore 80s series dryer that doesn't spin anymore. This is so simple, it's not even funny. Now, I wish I would have started the video when I first started taking it apart, but I didn't know what I was getting into. So we're going to start here. The first thing you're going to want to do is just grab your top, literally grab your top, and just pick up on it. It's got little locks. Literally pick it up and flip it back against something. And then there's going to be two bolts. One here and one there. You're going to have a drum in the way, of course. Take those two out. All you got to do, after you get those out, they thread into there. Well, mine's missing the clip on that side because it fell down there. But pick this thing up. You will have to unplug your door switch connector from here. Pick it up, and then you can kind of walk that back. This is the one with the door like that. The drum actually rides on this, believe it or not. So when you go to pick this up and pull it back, the drum's going to want to fall down. That's fine, just let it rest on the bottom. Get this thing out of the way, and then pull your drum out. And of course, I had just done laundry, and a gosh darn belt broke. It's only been on there probably, I don't know, since the washer was new. Look at the dry cracking. Focus! There you go. That's done so. 22 bucks. 22 bucks on Amazon gets you everything you need. Now, I noticed on this one, the tensioner right there is missing the pulley. Where's the pulley? Where's the roly-poly? There's your rollers. This kit comes with new rollers and everything else. So I'm going to get this open and we're going to see what's inside. Literally, the box is this big. But we got a new tensioner. There's the pulley. New rollers. Here with these triangle things, I have no idea what they're for. I know it's got instructions. And a new belt. The belt is very, very thin. You know, it's not very wide at all. Oh, it even tells you how to disassemble it. I forgot about the top screws on the lint collector. Look at this. Raised hinge top. Didn't I tell you to do that? Unplug your dryer, of course. I forgot to tell you that. Unplug it. Yeah. Push the locks in with a putty knife. You don't have to do that. Just yank up on it. Just yank up on it. So mine's the, I don't know, plug door. I have no idea which one. It literally gives you instructions. Isn't that wild? Drum removal. If the belt's not broken, remove the belt from the motor. Mine was broke, so there's your tensioner, your idler pulley. You just pull that down and yada yada. There you have it. It's got a belt diagram. This is wild. Now, I kind of knew how it went, but I didn't know it was like that. So, we'll get the tensioner in there first. Should I replace the rollers? Let's just see how they are. You know. Oh, they're good. No play in them whatsoever. Not even a noise. Okay, well, I got extras. I'm not replacing it. Why do I replace parts if they're not broke? Because I paid for them? No, that's not a good excuse. Let's get this tensioner open. The factory one, the one that came out of it's a little different. You can tell it's missing the pulley. I'm not even sure how... Oh, it wasn't even a pulley. Look at that. But it literally just rubbed on this thing. Are you effing kidding me? What in the world? Okay, well... Because I was wondering, I'm like... I thought the pulley somehow sat in there, but it can't because, well... Look at the way that it is. The back of the belt just rubbed on this piece of metal. That's wild. We got a roller now. We're upgrading parts. I can't film and do this with one hand. I should go get my tripod, but you get the gist. You know, you come with instructions. Heck, what could you ask for? This just goes in like this. Hang on now, just relax. Why is this thing always out of focus now? So it looks like it has two spots. But the spot we're after is the one closest to the motor. Somehow this goes in there. Does it go like this? Nope, it goes like this. Okay, I gotta use both hands. You get the concept. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, tensioner's in. Just a spring tensioner. Now, what we're gonna do is get the drum and put the drum back in. It's still full of clothes. And we'll set it on the rollers, and then maybe we can work the belt in from the front, because it has to slide over this. We'll figure it out. The flash is on now. Take your new belt and just put it with me here. Just pinch it like that. Feed it through your tensioner, like so. Wrap it around your motor pulley. Such small belt. And then when you get your drum in here, you just take one side, put this around it, and the other side goes around it as well. Make sure the grooves are facing the drum and are lined up with the motor. You want the flat side towards the tensioner and the grooves down towards the drum. Per instructions, it says inspect the wear ring here. These are replaceable. And this one looks to be in good shape. And this wear ring just rides on whatever material that is, like a cloth or like a, not too sure, cotton maybe? But all this stuff's replaceable. This is held on by clips or screws. Just clips, metal clips. That's why I like these older dryers. Really easy to work on. I emptied my clothes out, by the way. They're on the floor. So now I'm gonna, you can see the old belt was running. I'm gonna put this back in. I'm gonna definitely need both hands for this. Although the drum isn't that heavy, it's just kind of awkward. So, here's where your rollers ride. Actually, they ride right here, I believe. We'll see when I get it in there. I think this is your like seal. And I don't know if this is replaceable because looks like it might be glued on there, but looks to be in good shape as well. You want to see how my luck is? I had to go on the ground to readjust the tensioner, and I went to get up, and you know it's a tight space, right? The fucking goddamn lid spring is hooked to my shirt. And I can't get this son of a bitch off because I'm holding the drum. I have to hold the drum, otherwise the belt, this fucking thing, look at this shit. Look at it. The fucking spring is hooked to my shirt. Literally, how? Literally, how? I'll come back with you guys when this thing quits choking me. Okay, those are the two screws I was talking about. Right in the front there. And it says turn the drum clockwise to make sure everything is seated. There will be a little bit of resistance, but not too bad. Things feel nice and smooth. A little bit of a gap right here in our, oh, that's just the shiny part. Maybe we'll get that from the inside. Yeah, make sure your seal is even. This one is not. Don't want to be too rough with her though. A little tore up here too. I'll work on that, get that a little bit better around there. Make sure it's nice and even. Just a couple troublesome spots, nothing crazy. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting the rest of this back together, get that evened up there, and see what happens. Okay, just plugged it back in. Got the exhaust hose hooked up. Made a heck of a mess, as all laundry rooms are pretty much. Because the lint on this thing is clean lint trap 6 times every time you do laundry, and then it still ends up. Anyway, I guess we'll just hit start and see what happens. What is that noise? I'm sure it's fine. Heating element is glowing. Oh yeah, I can see it. That's the heating element. Or it's on fire, one of the two. The drum is spinning. Oh, it's warm too, really warm. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was simple, but effective, you know. This ain't like the normal content where we're dealing with boats and all kinds of stuff. This time we take it inside to my dryer. But I'm gonna have to move all these out anyway, so what's it really matter? Anyway, that's it. Pretty simple. I'm glad they came with instructions. I didn't use the rollers. Maybe I should have. What's what that noise is? I don't know. Anyway, till next time, I'll see you guys in the next one.